All right, this is just going to be a quick update for the Mastermind community. I just wanted to show you guys this quick little chart that I drew up. Of course, yesterday in my YouTube video, I was explaining the importance behind today being the 15th of December, and I gave all of my reasons why in that YouTube video, so definitely check out the start of that video for the Gematria decode. And then as well as today, we have the FOMC meeting. The Federal Reserve will be speaking today, and that will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. At the time of me recording this video, it is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have some time between now and then to see this market react. We don't necessarily know 100% if this price action we're getting right now is baked in advance for what's about to come. But what I can say is typically around the time when they start speaking, the DXY, the dollar currency index, is going to become very volatile. So what I would like people to know about today, not only in regards to that decode that I made, being 99 days since the start of Rosh Hashanah, we also have on this day, it is the FOMC meeting. So the market is going to be volatile. If the stock market's volatile and the DXY or Forex is volatile, then crypto will be volatile. Now, of course, the daily close for the stock market is around 5 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we have the crypto market closes around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have a lot of time to see how this reacts, but we've seen before with the DXY when it spikes, it could come right back down to where it started within a couple of hours leading into the daily close for the stocks. So I just want people to be calm and relaxed, but again, I am going to share all the information in this chart to just fill you in on, what to expect today, how to react to it, and again, just to be calm, keep it patient, keep it data focused, and don't get too in your head right now. So really quickly with this chart, we have this day being Rosh Hashanah, the start of Shemitah on the 7th of September. I got this red little circle there, and all of these dates to the left and the right are based off of this day. Now, if you see right here from the day, and we know this was a significant day because we had a big correction on that day, we can move over to the date of this start of this breakout, and that was 33 days. Now, the same thing goes on the start of this breakout. If we go over, we can see that this was 22 days leading into the rally, which led to all-time highs. Then we have here from this day, 88 days over was the big crash that we recently just had, or the big correction. Crash is kind of a dramatic word, but we did have a big correction, 88 days. So we're starting to see a little bit of a trend here with these master numbers and how they play out. Again, I've exposed these dates going backwards, so it's really interesting how this is all played out. We have back here the absolute low in the structure was 77 days. This is even interesting right here. The low before the breakout was 49 days. Again, this has to do with the sevens because 7 squared. So, wow, this is, or 49 is the 7th square. So yeah, this is really interesting to see how all these numbers are playing out. Again, this day is what I am considering and why I wanted to make this video as soon as possible for you guys, just so I wouldn't forget, because we have going back here is 111 days, and that was the May 19th dump. Again, some significant dump. So there's some pattern here, and this is undeniable. And this isn't technical analysis necessarily, although I am looking at prior price action and seeing a trend, and I'm exposing that trend. Of course, there's really no way to there's really no way to determine how this is going to show up in our price action, because we've even seen one time where we're going to the upside about 44 days in the future, we hit a new all-time high. So I'm just saying, but we can see here with absolute certainty that the absolute low in the structure that we got going back to this summertime was around 77 days. And right here, the dump was 111 days. Now, if we go to 99 days over, that is today, of course, we're getting some volatility. We're also about 4 days away from a full moon. And then we have the 27th of December being 111 days going forward. So I'm really interested in this day. We have Christmas Eve being the 24th. We have Christmas Day being the 25th. I believe Christmas Day this year is a Saturday. Not good. It's on Saturn Day. So that's something to keep in mind, everyone. This is going to be very interesting, this whole transition. So, of course, I gave my decode yesterday talking about tomorrow as well, transitioning into Saturnalia. Saturnalia will go from the 17th till the 23rd. And then we have, boom, Christmas Eve followed by Christmas. This is a very ritual time of year for the market. Q4 coming to its finality. We have to be open-minded to anything being possible at this time. Again, I gave my TA, which exposed the $42,000 Bitcoin to $44,000 Bitcoin on the downside, which would just be bringing us back to these lows around here. And another note to make is when we had these back-to-back eclipses, the one being around this time frame in May into June 10th, it did create a little bit of a sideways downtrend before we continued to the upside. So we had highs followed by a larger correction. We have highs followed by a larger correction. And then we had our eclipse on the 19th and then the eclipse on the 4th. And we've been in a downtrend since. Does look like a downtrend here as well. And then finally we had somewhat of a pivot point and then continuation. So off of the highs, I believe it was 49 days we saw that. Yeah, I mean, it's not much of a pattern here, but I'm just kind of being open-minded to all of this, and I want to let you guys know about December 27th being the 111 days. If we go down, I would suspect that we drop to the very bottom by this day. And if we go up, I still think we'll have a little bit of a pullback for this day, because we can see that a majority of the times these master numbers come in, it is a low. So we have every low pretty much. There was that one exception that I saw right here, which was 44 days to the top. So just a quick update. Wanted to let everyone know, again, the TA that I shared in my last video is still in play in regards to Bitcoin and XRP, and Ethereum is just kind of doing its thing. In the meantime, we just have to be kind of patient for today because of the FOMC meeting. You're going to be seeing market volatility. Just be calm. It's okay. I know this market right now is very stressful for a lot of people. It could be getting a little bit overly emotional. The fear in the market is ridiculous, and I get it. I completely understand why this is happening, but be a wolf. Be somebody who's seeing this from a contrarian perspective. You know, definitely be cautious right now. If you're somebody who's already made an immense amount of profit in this market, you want to be considering de-risking. Okay. And if you're somebody who's just getting into leverage trading, you probably should not be trading right now. Do not get risky in this market at a time like this, because this market is extremely volatile during these stages in a bull run. And if we're gonna be sideways for an extended period of time, we all have to be okay with that happening, because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. So I'm interested to see how this all plays out. Again, coming up in the next what will this be? This will be about 12 days from today. We have this 27th date. Let's see what day of the week that is. That is a Monday. Very important. Again, 27 is the mirror of 72. It could also be perceived as two sevens, like 77. And we know that 77 and the sevens are very important with Shemitah, the 7-year cycle. And this being on a Monday, the day of the moon, very, very important. So just wanted to come out and give you guys that update before the FOMC meeting today to let you know if we do get a bigger correction on this day, it is because it is 99 days off of Rosh Hashanah. That is the reason why, not only just because of the full moon, but because of this pattern that we've been seeing play out all the way going back to May. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Much love.